Hello everyone! Today I am tackling a much needed organization project in my office. My wig collection! My wig collection for my cosplays is in dire need of some sort of organization and cataloging system. They also desperately need to be brushed and stored neatly. But more than anything, I want to know how many wigs I have and how many characters I can create with those wigs. Some of my wigs double up on multiple characters, and right now I'm looking for some inspiration of cosplays to create. So let's get into it. Welcome down to the cosplay corner. This is the side of the room where I keep all of my costumes hung up. I have other materials back hidden behind the rack. And then down here on the floor, the items we are tackling today, the wigs. So something that's working about this organization system is the actual contraption container that I'm holding the wigs in. This is one of those closet storage solutions that you're supposed to hang in your closet, and it's a hanging rack with all these little slots that you can put whatever you want into, your clothing items. So I've taken that, instead of hanging it, I've laid it on the ground. So I have all these slots that I can fit my wigs into. Not changing that. I really like this storage solution. I just don't like how it's being implemented. So in here, we got all my wigs, and there is zero organization. Nothing is labeled. The wigs inside aren't maintained well. None of them are brushed. And then some of these wigs are novelty wigs. They were some of my more expensive wigs. They're pretty specific to one character. I would rather take those wigs out of here and put them on display somewhere. So at the moment, I have one wig stand. I ordered 6 more on Amazon. It was a very cheap pack. I will link that in the description if you need to buy some wig stands as well. I should be getting those tomorrow. So once I get those, I will figure out what wigs are going to be displayed and what wigs are going to go back in here more organized. So ideally, when we're done here, I want to have labels on every bag. I want the wigs inside to be brushed out and stored safely so that I don't have to do a lot of detangling when I take the wigs out again. And I probably want everything color coded. And when I'm labeling, I want to label more than just black bob wig. I want to actually write the cosplays or the characters I either have or I am planning on making. So throughout this video, I will also be discussing specifically what each wig is for. So let's get all of these wigs out over to the brushing station, start detangling, start organizing, and start labeling. I was trying for quite some time to secure the wig to one of the wig stands and brush it that way. It wasn't working. The wigs are just being brushed while they're on my head. Let's do it. And while we are time-lapsing the untangling, I'm going to show you a bunch of cosplay ideas I have for these wigs, as well as current cosplays that I have. So this long black wig, I have a lot of characters for. Tifa Lockhart, Katana, and ones I'd like to do, Morticia Addams, and Shiko from Kim Possible. Also, if you have some ideas that I don't mention, please comment them down below. I love the inspo. This wig I only have one character for so far. It's Naminé from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's not an exact match for what Naminé's hair looks like, but I think it's close enough, and this is a very high quality wig. It untangles really easily, it sits nicely. I'd love to do more cosplays with this wig, but yeah, I don't have any other ideas right now besides Naminé. This wig also has a lot of characters: Misa Amani from Death Note, Historia from Attack on Titan, and a cosplay I would like to do, Winry from Fullmetal Alchemist. This would be a really fun one to do a thrift flip with. Also one of my favorite wigs. For being very long, it untangles super easily, and I think it looks great on me. This is my wig for Cammy from Street Fighter. It's super messy right now. This actually might be one of the first wigs I ever bought, and I immediately braided it up. It's been braided like that forever. The crimps that the braids left behind were really fun. I could actually see myself doing a female Link from Legend of Zelda with this long wig. Another wig with many characters: Starfire from Teen Titans, Poison Moon, which was my Poison Ivy and Sailor Moon mashup, one of my favorite cosplays. And a cosplay I'd like to do is Urza Scarlet from the anime Fairy Tail. Hey you, are you enjoying this content? Well, now you have the opportunity to join a community of like-minded geeks and receive even more content from this channel. Exclusive song covers, behind the scenes looks, content sneak peeks, and access to a Discord full of people with interests just like you. I'm talking about my Patreon, The Labyrinth, where you can join for as little as $5 a month and receive all the perks I just mentioned. We would love to have you. And now back to the video. This short pink wig I used for my Jigglypuff cosplay. It would be so fun to personify more Pokemon. This wig, I actually cut myself. I think it looks pretty cute. I use it for my Faye Valentine wig. This wig is Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, specifically Kingdom Hearts 2. This is a cosplay you're gonna see me work on very, very soon, and one I am so stoked to finish. This wig I recently used for the female Titan from Attack on Titan, and it can also be Annie Leonhardt from Attack on Titan. This long green wig I bought for my Medusa costume, and I completely forgot that I had it when I did my Joker makeup video. I wish I used this wig over the other green wig that I have. This short wig, I literally don't even remember why I bought it. What could this wig possibly be for? This is obviously Casey Baker from Scream. This short wig, which didn't really need any brushing, I used for my Jubilee cosplay and one of my Mikasa cosplays. This wig I used for my Miley Cyrus costume, which I did 2 years ago. I was specifically trying to recreate these pictures she took in one of her merch items, this shirt here, which I owned. So that's Miley on the left and that is me on the right. I think I killed it. This purple wig I used for Jiro from My Hero Academia. This green wig, this is the one that I used for my Joker cosplay, but it's actually a specific wig for a character, Maki Zenin, from an anime, Jujutsu Kaisen. I bought the wig, never made the cosplay. You might see it in the future. This short red wig I bought for my Chucky cosplay, but it's actually a Mystique wig from X-Men. So maybe you'll be seeing a Mystique makeup video in the future. Okay, this long red wig, I didn't show it, but I cut a huge chunk of it out of the back because I was trying to make something else. I really don't remember. It didn't make any sense, but this wig is kind of useless as it is right now just because of that big chunk missing in the back. I'm gonna challenge myself with this wig. I'm going to cut it and style it in the style of Vi from Arcane. I wanna do a whole Arcane series because I have my Jinx cosplay, and I think I can save this wig and learn a little bit about wig styling. Speaking of the Jinx wig, here it is. I know this is one of the wigs I definitely want to leave out and display, and I'm brushing it out now, rebraiding it, but I am going to be revisiting this wig super soon to refresh my Jinx cosplay that I have. It's kind of falling apart. I can make it better. So I don't want to spend too much time on this wig because very soon it's going to get some more tender loving care and some official styling. But definitely one of my favorite wigs. I love this color on me, and I can't wait to make my Jinx cosplay even better. This wig I bought for Eric Draven. I also used it for my Frank cosplay, and I'm also thinking I could make a Katara Fire Nation cosplay with this wig. This wig you probably recognize, it's my Clown Cafe wig, but I'm also thinking I could do a Daphne cosplay with it. I want to do Daphne and Velma, honestly. And this wig probably could be used for Velma. It's also one of my other Mikasa wigs. I used it for my Billy the Puppet cosplay. I thought about using it for my Zuko cosplay, but ended up just using my regular hair. Lots of characters with this wig. This is my Hu Tao wig. It's another one of my specialty wigs. Hu Tao is a character from a video game called Genshin Impact, and this cosplay was a gift from one of my Twitch subscribers. I've never worn this one to a convention, but I really want to. It's such a pretty wig. It's such a fun cosplay. And this last wig is Kirishima from My Hero Academia. We are back in the cosplay corner. All of the wigs are brushed, labeled, and it's time to organize them here. I think we're really just gonna organize by color. I've got a lot of blondes, a lot of black hair, a couple purples, a few reds. So yeah, I think it makes sense to have the storage system by hair color, and then I can just check the bags for the character. So we'll start with blonde since that's what I picked up first. I am so happy with how this is organized. I'm glad I went by color of hair. I was thinking of going by franchise, but as you saw, many of these wigs double up on a lot of different franchises, a lot of different characters. So there wasn't really any way to put franchises together. So hair color, good idea. And all of the labels are facing the same direction, so it's very easy to go through. Now let's head over to the other side of the room. Those stands that I bought came in, so I'm going to open those and figure out what wigs are going on what stands. And then where are the stands gonna go? Welcome to the other cosplay corner. Let's open up these wig stands. A puzzle. Where does this go? These smell very strange. Oh, I see it. Wow, so cute. Let's put a wig on it. This is my Kirishima wig. I would like to style this soon, so keep that out on display. Let's switch these. On this one, we'll put the Jinx wig, which is also in desperate need of some styling with the bangs. I brushed them out, but I didn't want to do too much to them because I'd like this wig to be sitting out. I'd like it to be styled all the time. This is one of my favorite cosplays to do, and it's such a beautiful wig when it's neat and brushed. Let's put together the rest of the wig stands. One of the wigs I pulled out was the Hu Tao wig because that is one of those specialty wigs I was talking about. It's only for one cosplay. I did decide I'm going to store that one away until I'm ready to style it. The ponytails are very long and I just can't think of a place where I would put it. Besides the Jinx wig, I don't want to display too many long wigs. But I pulled some over that I either want to display or I am planning on using soon. So let's get them on the heads. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. As you can see, I've already moved some of the wigs that I organized in this video. I just think that looks so cute there, my little Jigglypuff wig. This was such a successful day of organizing. Now all of my wigs are brushed, stored neatly, labeled, and I'm full of inspiration for new characters to create. I mentioned it before, but don't forget to comment down below if you saw a character that I didn't mention. Somebody recently mentioned I should do Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim Pilgrim versus the World, and I think this wig would be perfect for that. And if you are a geek of any kind, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us on Patreon for even more content. And thank you so much to my Platinum tier patrons, Dale, Lars Baker, Brett Muraski, and Yutaka Tamanaha. I appreciate the support. My name is Leah, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.
Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 넌 겨울. Yeah, got blood. Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear. 제가 먼저 zero. 폭설한 기칠대. 꿈에도 I wasn't aware. 나만 빼고 넌 모두에게 참 친절해. 내 신감이 들어 단판이 돼도 머릿속을